Hi everybody, how you doing? This is part 2 of my dealings with a narcissist, so here it is. They don't love nobody. They never love nobody. All they love is themselves, and I'm not sure they even love that. But what brought me back into the camera is today I came home from work because I was feeling ill. And I said, you know what, I need to go to this courthouse so I can see what I need to do. I done did all the paperwork, everything. The constable tried to serve her, etc. She ain't trying to get a divorce, not signing it. I don't know what she's trying. I can't be in their head because they're whacked. So I was told to file a motion for publication. Yeah. So now it's a waiting game again. But why I'm here is because I feel like the same ship, like when she first left, it's like the energy, like my energy is sucked out again, like my concentration, everything is just whacked. My thoughts are not clear, so I felt myself saying, you know what, I'm gonna go and talk about this. So that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna talk about it to whoever want to listen, because narcissists suck. They don't like nobody, love nobody, okay? They don't care about you. Nothing. And to make a long story short, because I'm not going to be on here that long, but I'm going to try to be on here as long as I can until I get my stuff off, because I'm a little angry, but I was at a standstill where I could concentrate. Now I'm sure my concentration is going to come clearer and clearer. I mean, today I forgot like my wallet, my registration, because I tried to cancel the plate, but I was getting ready to cancel my new car plate, and I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? You know, so I'm glad I caught it and didn't press click. So anyways, getting back to her. So once the judge notifies me that I can put it in whatever paper he wants me to put it in, okay, then I gotta wait again. Now she's been gone since June 14th. Okay, she knows there's paperwork, via email. I sent her emails, her son stuff, her nephew copies of it, and the last thing I got from her was like, I am not going to move forward with the divorce until you take the Jeep. We had a Jeep together, was registered and insured in my name. I told him to come get it because I was paying $600 and something a month. Okay, so I told him to repossess it. So there is nothing else here. There's no clothes, no nothing. So I don't know why she just won't sign it. Like someone said, that's what they do because we support them. Okay, that's cool, you know. But this shit's crazy. Like, just leave me alone. I'm getting all strange phone calls, you know. So now when this come, I have to put it in the paper like I said. Like, well, what friggin' paper am I supposed to put it in? You know, I live out here in Leominster, so I guess I'm gonna put it in there. So on the back of the form, I know I'm jumping around, on the back of the form it said write down all her addresses. I wrote them all down. Then they said that I need to contact them. Rosie's Place in Boston, Bristol Lodge in Waltham, Quincy Library, her mother's house, 123 Devon. Like, really? Like, I gotta go, like, me? I have to send these letters out? No, I don't want to do that. Just sign the paper. You know, just sign it. Like, what are you hanging on for? Because I know she be on, like, listening to me because she's stalking my Facebook and, you know, stuff like that. Because that's what they do. I don't know if she's doing it, but that's what they do. I know I'm getting a lot of strange phone calls. So if you're stalking this one, sign the damn paper. Go to Worcester and sign the paper and be done. Go find another power supply. So as I'm, like, you know, coming back on the highway, I start tearing up. And I know they say tears are healthy, but it was like the beginning again. Like, like everything just started resurfacing. The feelings, the emotions, the anger, the hate. I don't hate her. I feel sorry for her. And matter of fact, let me change that. I don't feel sorry for her. I gotta pray for her. You know, because they are some mental people, and they really do tell on themselves. Like, I'm serious. Like, some of the stuff, like, I wasn't listening. You know, I wasn't listening. But I see it for what it is now. It's like, what is one to do but prayer. I'm doing coaching with Lakia Crawford. I'm sure you guys know her. If not, and you having some problems, you need to look her up. For real. She's doing her own thing. Sometimes she's not available, but she got emails and all that. But this is crazy. Like, just sign the damn paper. Like, I don't get it. They don't love nobody. And for you young people, you probably got one. And then when you start talking about the narcissists on Facebook, Instagram, you'll notice that people won't be pressing the like button on your stuff, because some of them are on there. Yeah. And I'm paying attention. Like, anybody can be a narcissist. You, me, anybody. But not like that. Not like that. They don't like to work. They will suck you dry. They'll suck the living blood out of you if they could. Mine, when I was sleeping, used to be over my bed. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? Like, what's going on? And I don't know. And sometimes she would like cook, and I would get tired after. I'm like, you know, I stopped paying attention because I'm not stupid. I'm like, yo, are you putting some sleeping meds in my food? You know, it sounds funny, but this shit is real, yo. And so when I used to work, she'll be in the living room, and I'll be like, hey, what's going on? Oh, nothing. And I feel like a little kid, go right in my room. Oh, mommy, I'm home. I'm going in my room now to watch fucking cartoons. And she'll be in there, you know, like, no, nothing. They know nothing. So I used to wonder why she never liked to sit down with me and watch a movie. And she would say, you talk too much. I'm like, what? I'm like, no, I don't. Let's watch a movie. Because they mimic everybody. They mimic everybody. That's the only way they can get it. To try to love you or do things you do. And now I'm thinking, did she mimic God when he gave up his son? Because that's what she does. She like, how she caught me was, she had the Bible. She would get up and do her devotion in the morning, night, read the Bible. But then when she started like writing things, everything, and talking about she burning people's name because she got angry at them, I'm like, that's not godly. But getting back to mimicking, she gave up her son. But this is probably why, because she probably mimicked God. She has crosses all over her body. And I told her, I said, yo, are you trying to prove yourself or something? You know, because I'm not stupid. And she was like, no. I said, so are you a Christian? She was like, no. I said, so what are you? She says, oh, if I tell you, you wouldn't understand. So now I understand. Like, as these months go by, wow, I was sleeping with the enemy. Yeah, and this shit is real. The feeling in my home, the smell that was coming out of her, like, I can't even explain it. I can't. And then you look at her, it's no emotion, like just empty. Boom, nothing, no emotion whatsoever. Nothing. And when I say nothing, like, they just don't care. They're none of them. So you young people, if you got one, you better pay attention. You better pay attention. When they don't want to do nothing, go nowhere, you feel that you're trapped, you feel that you can't get phone calls, you feel that you can't talk to nobody, you feel that you're not doing stuff that you used to do. Like me, I stopped listening to music, and that's one of my things. One day I came home and I just packed up all my music. I don't know why, but guess what? I got it all out again. I'm doing everything that I haven't done when I was with her. When I was with her, I stopped everything. I blocked Facebook, everything. I stopped going to outings. Everybody was like, yo, what's wrong? Where's Dancer? Where's Dancer? You know, and well, Dancer's back. Okay, I used to get up on Sunday. I would go to church. I stopped that. Matter of fact, I asked her to go. She went, and she didn't feel comfortable because, you know, people be knowing when there's some evil shit around them. So of course she's gonna dog my pastor, Emmy Vasquez. I'm like, he's cool. What are you talking about? He baptized me, you know. It's just crazy. And they use their kids. She uses her nephew, and she uses her son. That's what she does. And they have no clue. And the poor kid's probably gonna be one because she just left them. No DSS, no nothing. Like, you know, it's just crazy. And this is crazy. I know that she had told me that the mother's grandfather, somebody, came home one day and killed up the whole family. Yo, I checked that shit out. That shit's real. Then the doctor told the mother not to have children. Well, guess what? The mother had two of them. 2 daughters. Yeah. I don't know much about the sister, but I hear she's a little tapped too, but I don't know. But I know she's doing her thing with her kids. She got her kids, she's working, she's doing whatever she's doing. But the one I had, she burnt every temp agency there was out here. Every one. And when she did work, she laid on my couch. I'm telling you, I was being pimped. I ain't never been pimped in my life. But I was being pimped, okay? And I said, I feel like I'm your trick. You're the pimp and I'm the trick. But the trick goes out and work. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, like buying her stuff, she didn't like it. Like everything was dark, black clothes, gray clothes, like, and I'm a stud, and I take care of my woman. You know, I take care of my woman. It's just she left like 9 times, and they leave because I guess you're not paying attention. So when she met me, I had told her, I was like, yo, I hope you ain't coming up here to try to control me, because I can't be controlled. And she used to say, oh, you said you're the gamstress, you're the gamstress. And I used to be like, why did she say that? I would just say it because I would, you know, I grew up in the hood, so I can recognize game. But I didn't recognize no demon shit because we didn't grow up around that shit. I went to Catholic school. Got A's and B's in school, you know? Not that that matters. But, yeah, this shit's real, yo. Like, that was the hardest one sent to me. You know, you ever hear the saying that God send you people and so does the devil? Well, that bitch, that woman was the hardest one. And guess what? I passed that test. I passed that test. I got rid of her. Yeah. Because I told her one day, I said, once, you know, I start reading up on the narcissist, I was like, yo, I think I'm living with one of them. So I start sitting back, paying attention. I mean, really getting drained, because that was the time my mom was going into passing and, you know, stuff like that. So, excuse me, she just, like, I lost sense of thought, because it's so much. It's just so much. Like, oh my God, it's so much. They just suck on you, and they just tear you down. And the funny thing is, oh yeah, that's what I said. Let me go back. I got my thought back now. I said, what's wrong? I said, she always picked an argument. One time we was in the grocery store and we was food shopping, and she went down her aisle, and I went to get some lettuce or something. Then I came back, she says, oh, sweetie, that's what she called me. Oh, we need some bread. I said, oh, I'll go down there and get it. Oh, you're only going down there because you seen some girl. I'm like, what girl? And I really didn't see anybody, because, damn, let me go see then, you know? And plus, when I'm with you, I ain't looking at nobody else, okay? So she started a whole argument because she needed that power supply. She needed that attention. And I didn't know what that was, but now I do. So getting back, so when I came one day, I said, yo, what are you doing? Like, you don't want to be with me, because I know it. I'm not stupid, but they do, but they're all effed up. You know, they want you, Tom, Dick, and Harry. I was like, what's wrong? I was like, you ain't got nowhere to go? I said, you didn't find a power supply? So she started looking at me. So one night I was listening to the narcissist going to bed on YouTube. I don't know which one I was listening to, one of them. And I think it was, I don't know. And she was like, sweetie, you're being brainwashed. I said, no the fuck I'm not, because I know I'm living with one. She did not like that, yo. Like, she didn't like it at all. But, you know, it is what it is. And, I noticed, like, a whole bunch. But this time, I told her, I said, this time you leave, you can't come back here. Don't call me, nothing. I blocked everything, like they say. Block, block, blockity, blockity, block. And that's what I did. So, I just wanted to sign the papers. There's nothing here. There's no ties, no nothing. Just leave me alone. Just let me go, yo. Like, it's just sad. I remember like living with her, and we would do laundry, and she want to put all the laundry together with her dirty ass shit. I said, oh no, let me strike that off the record with her stuff. I said, no, you don't put no telling me how much bleach to use, how much Tide to use. Listen, I like my white clothes smelling good. Okay, I don't know how she was raised, but she used to tell me, yeah, my mother used to go behind me with a bleach bottle. I see why. I really do, because I lived with her, but you know, I loved her, you know, and people can change. Now she could be out there changing, I doubt it. 46 years old, homeless for years. This is why. Then she would be like in shelters. She used to tell me how she would take holy water and put it on people's bed. No, she needed to pour that whole shit over her head. Because I know what I felt up here in this house. And like I said, one day she was at the library, because they love the library because they have to read. And I was burning my sage, and I had my candles going. I had like some music on, some gospel. She hit that door, and when she hit that door, she opened it, and I had smoked it out with sage. But you know, it was all done by the time she came. She said, oh, it was like she was gonna pass out. What have you done? What have you done? I said, what's wrong? I knocked that entity out your ass, huh? And excuse me, and see, another call. That's her. Fake calls. I'm not even gonna answer them. Like, how many goddamn numbers I gotta block? So I said, I knocked that entity out, huh? She didn't like it. Once they start knowing that you know about them, because they know what they're doing, they run. So I used to come from work from 8-10 hours a day, and I'm coming in, and she's going, oh, I mean, she's like hyper. I was like, where you going? She said, oh, I'm going to Cumberland's to get me a coffee. That must have been when she was doing her power supply, finding somebody else. God bless them. They don't even know what they got. They really don't. And people used to tell me, oh, Dancer don't know what she got. And I didn't listen. I had one prior to that too. That was years ago, but I know what it is now, you know. I didn't even know what a narcissist was. I never heard of it. I thought it was some kind of disease. I remember her telling me, yeah, I was promiscuous. I think that's the way you pronounce it. Now I see why. Now I see why. I'm surprised I don't have nothing. Thank God. Thank God. Thank God. Serious, because it wasn't that type of party. Trust me. She cut down, I cut down, and it wasn't even no love making or nothing. And let me tell you something, when they're having sex with you, they're having sex with themselves. I feel like throwing up right now. Yeah. And I didn't even know that. And I used to wonder why. She used to be like, oh God, 2 minutes, just like I said in the first one. They last 2 minutes, but because it's like they're doing themselves. They don't care about you. And she used to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. I was like, do you think that stuff between your legs is gonna pay any bills? I said, that shit ain't hitting on nothing. But you know, I was married to her, and then it is what it is. I'm not trying to dog her. I'm keeping it real, because the way she was dogging me up in here, you know, stealing my energy, everything. Yeah, like, I'm serious. Like, I was depleted. Real talk. Like, But today at that court, I'm like, seriously, I gotta wait all this time? I don't understand, yo. Like, why can't you just get a divorce? You know, they don't like women married anyway, so just stamp it. Yeah, but it is what it is, you know. Hopefully whoever she's with or partners they got, it's a lot of them. They're Jezebel spirits and they're around. But let me tell you something. My boss is one. Not the big boss, but he don't think I know it. And he's just a floor guy. And I know him when I see him, and I just stay quiet. I just had an interaction with one in the building, and I was gonna buy his car, and he texts me these long texts. I mean, they was long. Blocked him because it reminded me of my ex-wife to be. And I just seen him in the hallway, and he's coming up the stairs, and I'm running from him, walking fast, because I don't want to hear nothing he has to say, because he ain't gonna suck the life out of me, because they're good at it. He gonna tell me he used to be one. No, you still are, but away from me. But yeah, so I didn't pay attention. Like, I remember she used to do shit just to piss me off. Like, and they don't care. When you see, she used to tell me that she was dying out here. Now I understand, because she couldn't find no power supply. All of them was in Boston. And never was my friend on Facebook. Never was my friend on Facebook. Now I know why. I was blinded by the friggin' light. I ain't joking, yo. Like, I'm jumping around, but it ain't no joke. And don't get it wrong, I am not angry. I am happy I got away. But when I know the anxiety, the energy, you get drained, you look like shit. I mean, in Foxwoods, dude was like, oh my God, you look so much better. I said, whoa. So, and that's fucking miles away. Miles away. People in the building. I was drained. Not because of my mother passing. Because of her. And I cried, but mainly the draining was her. Yeah. They are something else. And they don't care about nothing. Nothing. I remember one time she took a dirty sock off, because I used to be like, why you keep wearing, you know, your socks like that? And she was only around the house, but she would do stuff to see if I would say something. But at that time, I had shut everything down. I stopped talking. I stopped observing. Yep. Sure did. She has stolen from me. Matter of fact, talking about Twin River, the casino. We all went there. She's like, oh, sweetie, I'm going to go on my side. You go over there. Then all of a sudden, her nephew appeared this last time. I said, oh, where did he come from? Oh, he said he was here. I came home because, you know, I'm going to look on my car log. She called him. She gave me a $200 and something ticket. If a narcissist gives you money like that, especially that one, that's because that broad had another ticket in her pocket. And she gave the money to her nephew so she can make her move to move out of here the next day. So she stole from me, which I don't care, you know, because I'm blessed. But yeah, Yeah, but she doesn't know I know that she called her nephew to come up there to get the slip so he can help her move. She left with her clothes. There's nothing here. Nothing. Like I said, no books, nothing. She took it all. And if she didn't, oh well. See that little neck swing? Yeah. But, yeah. So, for the young people, like I said, y'all don't know. Your mother, your sister, your brother, your aunt, your uncle, your kid, they can all, excuse me, I gotta get some water. They can be a narcissist. Oh yeah. But of course, you know, by me doing this, I'm the bad guy. Yep. I'll be that bitch. Cheers. But yeah, it's like there's so much, and everybody, like, I remember us going down south when my godfather died. Well, it was a graduation, I don't know, it might have been Tiana's birthday, and we had drove to New Jersey, met my cousin, and went down south, and she was walking around like she fucking knew people, like she would disappear. Now I understand. I wasn't paying her no attention. She told me that I had a crush on my cousin Tanya. I said, no, I'm getting to know my family. She's the only one that acted when I needed money to go down there. She says, no, you was all up her ass. Now I know, because I paid her no attention. She hated it. Then we went in the hotel. She said that I was on the other bed because I was tired. She hated it. I gave her no reaction, no power supply. She was dying there. Now I know. And that's why they go find somebody else. They need power supply. Some crazy shit, yo. Like on dogs. Like, whoa. I'm glad I got away. Because I'm going to tell you, if it wasn't for my mom passing this past 6 months, I probably wouldn't be here. I probably would have died. And mind you that they leave you when you're down and out. They love it. They love seeing you like that. They love seeing you like that. That's why I can't understand, would she be happy for her nephew and son? No, she's not. She hates her mother because her mother had her job for 25 years. She hates her sister. She hates anybody that's doing better than her. And she can do it herself. But they don't hold jobs because they blame everybody for them. They steal people's identity, everything. I was living with creature triple feature. Fuck a double feature. Triple feature. Yeah. I put a little jokes in there. But you know, I understand now. I understand, but I had to come out and do something because I couldn't talk to nobody about it. My coach wasn't around. She wasn't on the book. And she's doing her thing, you know. But I was like, I got to do something. So now I'm going to give it straight up. You guys, there really is evil shit going on out here. God's coming. He's coming. And you better get your stuff together. If you feel if your gut's telling you something, you better pay attention. If you feel something, pay attention. If you smell something in your house and you think that, you know, something's going on, you feel an energy, like when you go to work and feel like somebody else been in there besides your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, you better believe it, because I knew she had people up in here. And they sleep with anybody. They don't care what people look like, nothing. And the reason why they don't divorce people like me and you or leave is because we took care of them. I discarded her. She might have left, but I gave her a narcissist injury. I told everybody about her. And then I told I was giving her money for her son. And he's like 20 something years old. She never paid nothing. Nothing. I read some of the boys' status. I'm a little nosy. The boy is hurting and the mother don't even know. She think by going to his graduation. No. You left him. You abandoned him. The boy's in pain. Now I feel sorry for the child. But he's going through the same thing. Different jobs. Different girlfriends. He just wants to be loved. And the mother can't give it to him. Yep, that's why they don't like nobody that's doing better than them. And it's like, come on. She's been at Pine Street Inn, Rosie's Place, Bristol Lodge, Waltham, Florida. No wonder why she had so many places. Using people. Using them. Use. That's all they do. 46 gonna be 47. A bum still. It ain't about being less fortunate. Narcissist. Bum. A bum. I married a bum. I'm not saying I'm all that, because I got some shit with me. I keep it real. Yeah, I keep it real. But I don't let nobody walk all over me no more. Nope. Nobody. Family, nobody. I had a phone call yesterday. It pissed me off. About someone talking about my nephew. I don't care who's doing this and doing that. I don't care. It was somebody that wanted to get a power supply, and everybody else was connected to him. I blocked them all. I don't care. This is about my peace, and I'm gonna have it. Yeah, I'm doing my thing. I blocked them. I'm sure I'm being talked about. I don't care. I'm doing my thing. For those who know me, you know how Dancer does. Dancer is a good person. But Dancer has a temper as well. And Dancer can get mad. And Dancer can block. Dancer doesn't have to give her money up to be loved anymore. Because if I'm giving somebody money, you better believe it's because something is keeping me sane. If I'm giving my money up, they're helping me some kind of way. So I'm going to return the favor. And if that's all I got right now, that's what I'll give them. But I don't have to give it to people because I want them to love me. Because I love myself. Y'all know, because I be putting mad videos up and dancing. But there was a time I didn't. And that was the last year. Yeah. So Miss English, Young, Sprinkle, whatever you're going by today, just sign the damn paper. Ain't nobody want you. Stop calling my phone. Okay? Stay blessed. Go get some help. You might be too far gone. But I hear that narcissists can change. So, with that, y'all, peace. Smooches.